Hey, what's going on, guys? Edward here with another video. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to show the analysis basically for this week, how the week ended on the indices. Also, we're going to be seeing actually Bitcoin and gold. So, starting with Nasdaq, this is why we were able to catch this week. Beautiful, beautiful, big flag formation, big channel, and a breakout happening and being very, very explosive, like almost no drawdown actually on the breakout. After the breakout happened, I did make an entry, I remember, a little early before the breakout was happening. A lot of news this week as well, affecting a lot the market, the actual market. But, finally, we were actually on a good direction on a buy. Since, after all this big fall, for a few weeks now, market crashing, doing the big dip, big pullback. So for Nasdaq, US 30, S&P 500, even German 30 as well, big fall. So let's go ahead and just look at this line right here on a daily, okay, to have an idea. So I always tell you, I love trading Nasdaq indices at all because when the market is constantly pushing up, when the market usually comes back down below the 50 simple moving average, it doesn't actually last long when the price is below. All right, remember, this is basically US economy. From time to time, the pullbacks are necessary. They need to happen. Sometimes the market is overbought or something is happening. Like in this case, in China, a lot of things happening in China affected the market a lot. But guess what? After a nice push, it's necessary a pullback. So, coincidentally, when the market is pushing and it's very expensive, something happens somewhere in the planet that will affect the market. You might think that is manipulation, that is part of, this thing. It is definitely part of this thing. Sometimes you might consider this as just a coincidence, but let's measure here. For example, when the market started to push on top of the 50 line, right there, you see it was 111 days up. Then it was a few days below, then a few days on top below. There was a lot of indecision right here, maybe consolidation in this zone, and then it broke again. So let's say from the breakout to here, it's 116 days up, and then now dropping. So, it's basically coincidence. You might think it's coincidence. Let's see from here, how many days? 147 days up, and then went down. So you see why it's good. It's nice just by seeing this like this. You can have 146 days up. Basically buying the whole time, and then just a small pullback. Then it starts buying again, and it starts pushing. So it's just good. I just love trading indices. At this point, look what happened. Okay, basically checking at price action. Let me go ahead and open my favorites tab here. All right, what the market did from this fall. The price was pushing down very strong, breaking the SMA. Okay, that big push right there, doing a pullback, basically like retesting the SMA right there, and then started to come back down again, very slow, creating a lower low. So at that point, you see, even from here in the past, the price was creating higher lows, even at this point, a higher low. But this one right here, the first lower low that happened after breaking this one right there. Okay, so if the price wanted to continue pushing down, it should have created another low, like a lower than this one, but it didn't. You see, it failed. So pretty much by using the Fibonacci from this point, from the low to this high right here, I'm pretty sure this stopped right there on a 61.8 on the Fibonacci. So right there basically is the price created a higher low. Okay, this is the lowest point, the lower low, now creating a higher low. And the higher low is giving you a big ass trigger right there, big ass engulfing candle, breaking that channel. Okay, breaking the actual channel that we were in. So that was a sign that this thing was actually going to continue. So now look what the market is doing. It's breaking this previous high. Now it's creating new highs. You see, it's creating a new higher high and a higher low right there. So it's expected, it's definitely expected. A pullback has to happen at some point, create another higher low, and then continuation to the upside. So next week, we're most likely going to have some type of pullback. You see the price is reaching this zone right here in the past, which has been touched multiple times. It's a strong resistance right there. I'm pretty sure we're going to have some type of rejection, and the price might fall a little bit, do a pullback, reach this zone, or even this zone as well could actually go all the way down here, and then start pushing up. All right. This is with Nasdaq. Like so far, it has not broken yet the 50 SMA yet, like to the upside. We're still kind of like below, but look at what's happening with US 30. Same on the daily. Look at that. This enormous, gigantic, daily candle today was pretty much pushing as well and breaking that simple moving average. And now we are on top. I'm pretty sure now we're going to have some type of consolidation. Like, US 30 tends to consolidate a lot. So for a few days, maybe a few weeks, start consolidating. But we got out of this thing, okay? The market is now on top of the 50 simple moving average. So like right here, you're seeing the price whenever it gets on top of the 50 simple moving average after being very low in the past, the price will, it most likely is going to consolidate like very slow like that, up and down, up and down, up and down, but it's pushing up, okay? That's what I'm expecting as well here. After being for such a long time below the 50 simple moving average, and now the actual trend is to the upside. So this is going to continue creating new highs. Let me go on the 4 hours so you can see as well where we took the entry. Beautiful, beautiful entry with this one as well. Look at that. I did share as well. All this analysis I shared on the group, on the VIP group and on the free group as well. So if you want to join the Telegram group, you can find the link below on the description, okay? So beautiful, like it was like basically mirroring everything like Nasdaq, US 30 and S&P 500. Everything was mirroring. You look at that on S&P 500, exactly the same thing. I'm still holding the entries. I did make entries on the 3 of them and I'm still holding those. So I'm planning to hold. I was looking for this momentum, this push. So I'm going to be holding this for, let's see how long I can hold it. Let's see, maybe till December. So look what's happening as well. S&P 500, look at that. Let me just show simple price action right here. Price from here, from the very high, was very expensive. Now it started to come back down very strong. You can even say this is, okay, this is a pullback. So price broke the 50 simple, going down like crazy, melting down, now coming back up to retest the zone. Retest the SMA right there, now creating another low. So you see the price is creating lower lows now. This one was lower than this previous low, so it's a lower low. Right now it's telling you the market wants to go down, okay? For how long? We don't know how long it's going to be until you start seeing the price telling you. The price will tell you. So it created this first low. Now it did a pullback, engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle on the retest of the SMA right there. And the market then started to melt down and creating a lower low, another lower low right there. Now, after consolidation of, you see a few days right there, this is a daily time frame. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 days, like not doing nothing, like doing anything at all. Just up and down, up and down, up and down. Then all of a sudden it started to actually creating creating a new high right there at that point, and then it was gonna go down. It was a pullback. If this thing wanted to continue to the downside, it would have created a lower low, or lower than this one. It didn't. It fell. Again, same thing. What you see there, a nice trigger, bullish engulfing candle. The price is doing like a double bottom, could be, or you can take this as a head and shoulder as well. Okay, this could be like the right shoulder. This is the head, and now this is the left shoulder. So beautiful entry right there on the breakout of the channel, okay, on the lower time frame, breakout of the channel, that thing just flying, and now it's creating a new highs, right, higher than this one, and even breaking this previous high right there already. So this thing is going to continue now going down, pushing up. So it's expected, a pullback is expected, it has to happen. Maybe it will reach maybe this point next week as well, or it could test the SMA. Okay, it could test the SMA, and that thing might actually continue pushing up. Okay, the SMA most likely, like right here, is gonna be like going this way maybe, and then pushing up, something like that. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the formation of the SMA. But anyways, that's what I see. That's the direction that I'm expecting also for next week. A pullback is expected. So I might be getting more entries on buys as soon as the price do a pullback. Okay, right now I'm just not gonna get into buy right here. It's stupid to make a decision right there. All we need to do is wait for the pullback. Okay, just right there, even from here on a 4 hour, you can expect a pullback all the way down here. It's very likely to happen. Okay, look at this push, no pullback at all. So massive push. The price is getting out of all this bullshit, that was happening um, for a few weeks. So very strong. Is reaching previous zones as well, but at least is breaking. You see the market, or even from right here on a 4 hour, the price is actually creating um, higher lows. So it is a good sign. And this price breaking this previous higher right here also. So it's a good sign that the price will now continue to the upside. Okay. So keep watching. Really, really nice formation. And that's what I'm expecting for S&P 500. Let's go with gold. This is looking really nice, gold right now. Like even with this drop right there, look at that rejection. So it's a very strong, we're still in a channel. Let's go on a daily. Okay, this is a big, big channel right there. The price reacted to that zone like very nice. Look at that. This is a very strong zone in the past, multiple touches. It's been support and resistance multiple times. And right here just reacted very strong to the channel as well. So, it was a nice opportunity to actually sell, but finding a nice trigger right there. I did not get in on any sell at all. I was just watching at that point. But let's go on a 4 hour time frame. So we're starting to see this kind of like trend, right? So, at this point, it's a very good position for buyers. Now, I'm just gonna delete some of these things. Okay, so it's a good position for buyers. For sellers, not yet. You need to wait for the breakout. Okay, obviously you need to wait for the breakout of this trend line plus this big ass support right there. Okay, don't even think about selling yet. You need to wait for the breakout. So it might reach maybe this zone because there's also a small zone right there. It might reach that zone, or then maybe continue going even to the bottom right there, and then maybe continuation to the upside. But right there is also a good sign for you to make a buy. Not saying that you will make a buy right away. This is kind of dangerous, but if you want to risk it, and then from that point, I'm pretty sure this is going to bounce very strong. And maybe next week we're going to have some type of breakout to the upside. But geez, I'm definitely seeing that. I'm definitely seeing this breakout on gold to the upside. Um, but still, it would be too early, you know. But it's a good point. Many people would actually get in on a buy there, maybe stop loss a few pips below the entire zone right there. Well, let's say you want to take profits again to that zone, that would be fine. Okay, you can do a quite take profit right there, but that's a nice profit in there. That's 281 pips. That's a nice buy. It would be a really nice buy right there. So let's see, 1 hour. Yeah, it's just plenty consolidation right now. Not much movement. But as I'm telling you, so there are two probabilities. Right now is good for buy. You are touching the trend. You're touching the big support right there. So it's good for a buy. But if you want to go on and sell, you gotta wait for the breakout. You have to wait for the breakout. So nothing else to say there. Looking really good right now. It's a nice position right there for gold. So let's see what's going to happen. Bitcoin, right quick. Jesus Christ, what do you think, guys? I want to hear on your comments. I don't know if you're into cryptos, but do you think this is it? Like Bitcoin is going to be reaching 100K this year? I know many people was saying that even from the beginning of this year that Bitcoin was going to reach the 100K. But then after Elon Musk talking shit about Bitcoin and a bunch of things in there on Twitter, this thing just massive drop and corrected. So now it's just definitely creating new highs again. Now it just broke the 60K recently today, and now it's aiming for the 70K. So I just want to hear your comments, guys. What do you think it's going to happen with Bitcoin if you're into this? It's looking really good. I was actually expecting a pullback, some type of pullback when the market was reaching the 60, but hell no, that thing just broke it in there. So right now it's breaking a previous high. It has not broken this one yet, but it's close. Like it's really close, about 64K, almost 65 to actually break the record high. I mean, this. I do believe this thing is going to continue pushing up. I'm just going to wait maybe some type of pullback in somewhere around this zone to maybe catch another buy, but it's looking real good right now with Bitcoin. But that will be all for today, guys. Basically, my expectations for next week, what's going to happen. If you have any comments, any questions, guys, just leave your comments below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Follow me on Telegram if you want to see me posting this information daily on the group or on the VIP. If you're interested on the VIP, is basically the course that I'm having on my website. You can also find the information for the website below. So for the course and for the mentorship that I'm doing monthly, okay? Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, guys.